Hello. Evening. We have the last few trainers of the 8th gym to do today. And man, it's going to be a fucking bloodbath out there. Holy. I've had a complete nightmare planning out these last few fights. These last couple days. It's like, man, there's something about my box. I think it's the lack of Swift Swim Ludi. It's the lack of Water Absorb Quagsire. But these fights are just demon. There's a couple ones that, like, I look at my box and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? And it's like, I can come up with deathless lines for some of this shit, but deathless and riskless? Nope. And I can get them a hell of a lot closer to riskless if I just let a couple things die here and there. And I'm trying to limit the deaths to, like, deathable mons. That makes fucking sense. The mons that, like, it'll be okay. You die. You know? And I'm sure I would still be able to get through the entire rest of the game without that Pokemon in my box. Double checking the microphone's working. Yeah, it is. Good. Probably should have checked that about a minute and a half ago, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, dude, it's spooky. I've gotten really heavy on the pre-sleeping a couple of these fights as well, because I'm so like, I ain't taking any fucking chances with this shit. It is not worth it to preserve that little bit of my dignity by not pre-sleeping everything. It ain't worth it. Okay. I think I actually worked out. I'll probably repeat this again later. Here. I've got 37 fights left for the entire run. That's it. 37 fights. I could sack one Mon every single fight, and I would still have my entire E4 team left over. Right? As long as I sack the right Mon. But technically, yeah, that's theoretically possible. I don't plan to do that, trust me, but I could. So yeah, there's really not that much of the game left. One thing I'm a little nervous. I've got no plans to XP share anything. The last few fights, and I don't think I can really squeeze an XP share onto any of these teams either. So I'm hoping nothing's going to overlevel. The most important one is Ludi. You might be cutting it a little close with Ludi. Tenta is important too, but like you're only coming to one fight, right? You're super fine. Quillfish kind of important. Also, you'll only come into one fight too, I think. You'll be fine. Anyone else? I'm a little spooked about. Honestly, that should be okay. Yeah. At that point. Waylord, you're coming to a few things. I think you're pretty slow XP group though, aren't you? Yeah, it's super slow. Alright. We should be alright for these fights, then. We should be alright. Okay. Oh, first fight time. So Gorbis, you're coming out the box, and there's about a 50% chance that this will be the last time you come up. We're gonna be real with you, Chief. But you're gonna go out pretty fucking spectacularly. So, Gorbis, Rally, Enter. Oh bro, this is like such a like fucking rain gym team. I'm bringing 6 water types. Ludi and Wailord. What a stupid team. Cool. So, items time. So we're going Mystic on Gorbis. We're taking advantage of the fact this thing actually hits like a truck in the gym. We're then going Citrus Rally, Citrus Tenta, Citrus Ludi, Petcha on Slowbro, and Mago on Wailord. Let's get Slowbro up to 77. You're also pretty important that you don't overlevel, but you'll be... Yeah. Okay, the embarrassing thing is I plan to pre-sleep 4 Mons on this fight. I apologize. Just the safest thing to do. Okay. Nice. Everyone's pre-slept. What about moves? Is there anything I actually need? I'm not sure if there was. I mean, you've already got Surf. You've got the moves you need. You have the move you need. You've got the move you need. Yeah, everyone's got the moves they need. How's the XP looking? Pretty fine on everything except Ludi. And unfortunately, Ludi is the cringest of the lot. He's coming to all 4 of the remaining fights in this gym. He just needs to stay under 78 before the final gym. Yeah. Should be doable. Should be doable. Alright. Cool. No point in delaying much longer. Okay. Nope. Well, that bodes well for the rest of the stream, doesn't it? Okay, so we're fighting this old lady in the bottom right, Annika. Final checks. Stick. Citrus. Citrus pre-sleep. Etcha pre-sleep. Citrus pre-sleep. There you go. Alright. Going in. So, Gorbis, you might die. I think, odds-wise, you're about 50% to die. Which, you know, not too bad. And the sad truth is, Gorbis, on this specific fight, if you don't die, my line is so much riskier. If you do die, it's super, super riskless and clean. Which is kind of unfortunate. But I think if I'm not going to sack you to make it clean. If you live, you earn your right to stay in the box, accept the risk that comes following after. So, the cool shit about Gorbis, this Gengar is just dead. With Mystic Water, In the Rain, and Swift Swim, we outspeed and kill with Surf. Pretty cool. I had a couple things that outspeed and killed this, like Alakazam and maybe something else like Kingdra. Actually, no, I don't think Kingdra even did it. I think it might have just been Zam. Maybe Relicanth did it with Head Smash. But this is quite nice because this gives me the Dragonite, and this Dragonite is fucking demon. Even my Relicanth doesn't kill it, if I remember. Or it does, I just can't, I couldn't work out any way of getting a good move to switch in on. Because it would have to have been Ice Beam, and I just couldn't bring anything to fight the bait beam. It just... So the idea is, we're going to Ice Beam this thing. It doesn't kill because this thing is thick fat. It does about 59 to 70%, something like that. It has Thunder. It is going for Thunder. Thunder has 3 rolls that kill, plus Thunder can paralyze 30% of the time. If either of those things happen, Gorbis is dead. If neither of those things happen, Gorbis can kill the Dragonite, and then I have a bit of a risky line. We'll see. Gorbis, it's up to you, pal. Up to you. You could freeze. Is it Lum? No, it's not. It's leftovers. Thunder? Okay. You gonna kill, or are you gonna para? You parried. Unlucky, Gorbis. So yeah, I did look at Lum, but we just didn't kill the Gengar without it, without Mystic Water. So that is one more death. Thanks for coming, Gorbis. Pretty decent shot. Pretty decent attempt from you out there. It is fine. It's fine. Your value is nothing after this gym. We're going to revenge with Relicanth. This is the entire reason Relicanth is on this team, is just to revenge this Dragonite. If Gorbis had killed, I don't think Relicanth would have come to the fight at all. We click Ancient Power, we don't need to Head Smash. We could Omni Boost. I've not really considered what happens if we get it. Well, so this line is safer though. Much safer. Because of the way in which it brings out the Omastar, which is the next risky thing on this. So, this is the Metagross. This thing is super, 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 super free, because it does nothing to slow. It does like 27, 28% max with its... I think maybe 30% max with it. So we can just slack off. And we just win this fight. We're pre-slept, just in case of like Sludge Bomb on the Switch. It was possible. and like double sludge bomb, and we get double poisoned, and ugh. Just a bit spooky from that point. Yeah, sludge bomb is about the same damage as earthquake, a little bit less, but there's overlapping rolls, so we can go for it. Damn. Did you like fail the Spanish version of the MOT? I mean, they'd make you do that in England too. Don't know about Wales, but no, something different. Thank you, Nightbot. Nightbot is so like hell bent on making Hendo join my Discord. Ah, wait, you can't have mismatched tires in Spain. That's crazy. That is really strict. Okay, this is the VAP. This is going for... Well, this thing has Muddy Water, Ice Beam, and Signal Beam, but Muddy Water is just more damage than Signal Beam. It also doesn't kill, so this is going for basically Muddy Water or Sing. We're going to pivot Ludi. We need to get a Toxic down on this thing. This thing is a little risky, because it can just Muddy Water drop my Tentacruel permanently, and I could just never get a Toxic down. It's a little annoying. We're not going to fake out because we want to stay asleep, basically. This is now Signal Beam because we're asleep. Also, Signal Beam confusion can happen, but we'll just pivot back if that's the case. Like, it doesn't do much damage to Tenta, and, like, Green Dish heals up Ludi anyway. We're going to wake up and get a Toxic down. Muddy Water accuracy drops constantly. Could put us in some trouble. Okay, drop. Please hit. Nice, nice. Fronts have to match. Backs have to match. You change the punctured one, but the tires have to be of the same wear. What the heck? Not even like it was different brands. It was like they were slightly different wear level. Yeah, okay, we're going to Toxic Still this Vaporeon just by switching between these two. It's always Muddy Watering into Ludi, or Singing, because now that my Tenta's awake. And then I heal up. And then it's always Signal Beaming into Tenta. Okay. Just let this thing gradually die. I think the idea is we're supposed to stay in once with Tenta, if that's possible. Are we already dead to crit? Oh, we're nowhere near dead. Just stay in once. I think this allows the Toxic Timer to land perfectly so that this thing dies as I switch to Ludi, not after I switch to Ludi. Damn, that is really fucking bullshit though, man. What tire did you use? Did you just like, was it just your spare, or did you like go into like some fucking shop and get one? Like, I've never owned a car, so I don't actually know how that shit works. Went to a garage, but like, that's kind of like what I'm thinking though, right? Like, wouldn't the garage know this, right? Or is it the garage that made you? Okay, so yeah, this thing's gonna die on the following turn because it will live this. Yep. No, we don't. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I was worried about Muddy Water drop for a second. I mean, that's okay. But singed, lovely. Nice. So the reason we wanted to be Ludi to be just coming in as this dies is this baits Omastar. Omastar's highest damaging move on us is Ancient Power. If it Omni boosts, Magical Leaf isn't a guaranteed kill. But if we fake out Chip, right, which is what we're about to do, then even if it Omni boosts, we will always kill with fake Magical Leaf. Just. It's really, really tight. But that tiny Chip does it. Yeah, no, that's the kind of thing I would be like, are you scamming me? Okay, Omni Boost, but this should be a guaranteed kill. Please tell me. Nice. Okay, even if it only boosted, yeah. I mean, it was like really likely to kill even if I didn't get that fake out chip. Dude, this XP is fucking a lot. No? Crikey. I might need to... He really might overlevel. That's not good. That's not good. What's this doing? This is like Calm Mind or Psychic, right? I can't afford to do an extra pivot in case this thing gets in. This is Calm Mind or Ice Beam. I can't afford to pivot just because an extra Calm Mind and my Wailord isn't guaranteed to beat this. I've got to go. Damn, this XP is a lot on Ludi. I'm gonna have to find a way to get... Yeah, there's the Calm Mind. Okay. If this, like, Giga crits me to death, I think I can lose this, but I don't know. Okay, 2 Calm Minds. Bitch. Yeah. Double crit and I'm dead. Or, yeah, I'm dead to double crit, basically, right now. No defense drop. Okay, there's a crit. I'm gonna heal up with Mago. How high, though? Will I be out of crit range? Surely not, right? No. This is always dead to crit. This thing's also faster than everything I have. Honestly, if this crits me, how do I kill this shit? Like, for real. Maybe Ludi would just be able to revenge. Oh, it would be close, though. Ludi would have to dodge a crit itself as well. Jesus, don't crit. Please don't crit, man. Just Calm Mind. Just Calm Mind because you don't see a kill. Just, it's actually quite like unlikely because it's a low HP. Just don't crit. Man, please. Please, please, please. My lord. My goat. Yeah, I was kind of aware that, like, I couldn't deal with more than one crit with this matchup. Like, any more than one crit and I'm in trouble. Oh well. That was uncomfortably close. Thank you for your sacrifice, Gorbis. Much appreciated. Hellbox, though. Wow, is that Hendo waiting until I'm finished with a battle before I Vandal redeem? That's crazy. Gorbis, you're dead. So, who's the team? Olivia. We're bringing Raichu. I think, okay, I looked at this line. This line I've got for this is really fucking cool. Ludi, Poliwrath, Armaldo, Relicanth, Walrein. So, there is, again, I would like to let you know that there is a Pokemon at risk in this fight as well. This time I'll keep it to my chest. Oh, you guys could work out yourself who's going to be at risk in this fight. I think it's quite obvious which is the sackable one in this fight. So, my lead is cool. I'm doing Shell Bell Raichu. Pretty cool. Lum Ludi. Citrus Poly. Cherry on Aldo. Soft Sand Rally. And Leper on Walrein. We're going to teach a few moves as well. This is going to look really stupid, but trust. We're teaching Rock Smash to Walrein over Yawn, and we're teaching Strength on Walrein over Ice Beam. Just trust, okay? Alright. Everyone else has what they need? Looks like it. Cool. And we're pre-sleeping Armaldo. Sorry, I mean... Salves? Am I yucking right now? Like, what's the word here that I'm not recognizing? Salves? Oh, slaves. Oh, HM slaves. We don't call them HM slaves anymore. And also, he's not HM slaving. He is an HM employee. He is well paid for the work that he does. But he's not doing it. I am using that as my offense. On Warrain. I will be clicking these moves, trust. Salves. I was like, what is that a Spanish word that I'm not getting? Is that like a food? Is he eating salves right now? And I'm just like yecking as to what meal he's having for dinner. Nailed it. Oh, so close. Okay, cool. So now we're fighting this girly in the top right over here. Okay, Ludi, how's your XP looking? Oh, really fucking bad. Really bad. Crikey. Is there anyone I can give? I could give my XP share to Warrain. The leper is just here as like insurance, in case I get really bad RNG. I don't think I've got it on my. I think it's someone, isn't it? Why is it on my Swallow? Weird. Okay. God, I hope I don't get punished for putting XP share on my Warrain now, but I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Final checks. Bell. Citrus. Cherry. Free sleep. Soft sand. XP share, I guess. Okay. So, this is a lead Gorbis, right? So, Swift Swim, basically, you know, the Gorbis I just killed. So, I have my Raichu, which outspeeds and kills this. Unfortunately, Thunderbolt is a range. I'd love to kill it with Thunderbolt, but it's a really stupid range. Well, it's like 1 in 16 to not kill. But if I don't kill this, I'm in deep shit. So I have to like Volt Tackle instead, which kills. The problem with that is that Volt Tackle obviously is a recoil move, and what's coming in after this is the Kabutops. Now the Kabutops, after I take Volt Tackle recoil, will see a kill with both Earth Power and Ancient Power. And that's a problem because 1, my switch in can't take an Ancient Power very easily, and 2, Ancient Power Omni Boost is a problem. That's why I have equipped a Shell Bell, I've double checked this. After you do damage and after you take a kill, get recoil damage, it then heals you after the recoil damage. But at 1/8 of the damage that you do to Gorbis, right? After the recovery from Shell Bell, which comes after the recoil from Volt Tackle, I will be just out of range of Ancient Power from the Kabutops. Asterisk. But I'll get to the asterisk in a second. For now, we just kill this Gorbis. We go down to 117, and then we heal 23 to go up to 140. Yep. So, this is now the Kabutops. Now, when I said that we're out of range of Ancient Power, I kind of lied. There is one Ancient Power roll that kills. It does 141 on the max, and then the second highest 139. Which means there is a 1 in 32 that this clicks Ancient Power on this turn. But it's not going to do that. Not going to do that. We're going to switch into Ludi on the Earth Power, and then we're going to pivot into Poliwrath, and that's who I'm going to use to kill this thing. Okay, Earth Power, perfect. Just no crit. Be nice. I don't care about defense drop. Just no crit. That's fine. Don't care. Right? I don't care. It doesn't see kill with Ancient Power, no, does it? No. This is always X scissors. Do I fake out here? I should, right? The recovery. Get a bit of rain dish recovery. Okay, this is now always X's. We're going to go into Poliwrath on this. Now, unfortunately, at level 77, I am slower than this thing. And at level 78, I speed tie, which is just a tad bit awkward. We're going to slow this thing down with Mud Shot. And then we'll always be faster than this afterwards. This is not a guaranteed matchup. I think we can lose this with like crits and defense drops and stuff. And it's 30% to drop defense, so that wasn't that unlikely. Now, the sitch here is we should still now beat this. Maybe we're dead to a crit Earth Power at -1 defense. Let me just validate that for you. -1 defense. Yeah, we're dead to crit Earth Power at this point. The thing is, this could mid-turn switch. It's the one time I've thought about mid-turn switch on this one, and I think it can mid-turn switch to the Salamence because it was faster. I just used a move that is resisted by Salamence, and Salamence has a super effective move on me. And even then, though, it's not guaranteed to switch though, so I can't play as if it's going to switch. Can't do it. So we just now Surf. Surf is more damage than Brick Break because of the rain. Yep, there's the Salamence. Mildly annoying. This might be the end of Polly's life. I don't know. But I think this is fine, right? Because this is now always Air Slash, which is actually quite nice for us to always get Air Slash. Because now we can go Rally. Can we outspeed and kill this with Head Smash? Do we need to, could we even Ancient Power? No. Fine. Okay. I don't know who this is going to be. Snorlax, maybe? Snorlax does have Thunder. Yeah, it's Snorlax. Okay. So this is always Thunder? Question mark? Is it ever Earthquake? No, this is never Earthquake. Thunder always does more. So we can pivot Raichu. What would Raichu confirm? Raichu would confirm Earthquake or Body Slam, random move. Like I'm beating this with Relicanth, with Armaldo, right? And Armaldo just doesn't want to come into a Thunderbolt, to a Thunder, right? Yeah, Earthquake and Body Slam are less damage. We don't need health on Raichu anymore. This wasn't really the plan. But I did know we'd have like leftover HP on Raichu. Yeah, we wouldn't care about power there because again we're not using him. This is, yeah, 50-50 Earthquake, Body Slam. Body Slam would be good. This is why we're pre-slept. So we don't get like Thunder powered on, or Body Slam powered on the switch in. Nice, pretty good. We kill with a move into Superpower. We're not going to Superpower first because I think the recoil will be too much. So we're going to AP first. This is Thundering, which is why we're Cherry Berry. And pre-slept, right? Because we might have had to get parried twice. Okay, I think we can now kill with Superpower and we'll be fine for recoil. We'll be pretty low though. $40 maybe? No. Okay. This is... who the fuck is this? Is this Kabu? There. This is like completely random move, right? 100%. Yeah, we can use any of its moves right now. If I lose Poliwrath before I'm able to kill this, how do I actually revenge this? Is it Relicanth? I'd have to dodge a crit. Dude, if I lose Poly to this, like, without killing it, I'm actually kind of hosed. Muddy Water Drop would be really cringe. Defense Drop from Ancient Power would also be cringe. Ancient Power Omni would be cringe. I have a Citrus Berry, I think, still, so... and I now Speed Tie, which does help things a little bit. A boost, please. Okay. Damn. Okay, that does proc Citrus. Perfect. Am I even dead to crit in this position? No, I'm not. Okay, this is now super safe. We're gonna mud shot to always be faster again. This is just a speed tie. Speed tie that we won. I think Poliwrath lives now, right? Like always? Nice. I mean, one less death than I was planning, expecting might happen. The last one is Wailord. Right? This is last mon, right? Yeah, I've killed everything else. Nope, there's 2 more mons. What's left? Raichu. I forgot this was still alive. This can only thunder. What am I killing this with? Any knowers? I'm supposed to be killing this with fucking Relicanth. How the hell do I do that? Oh, right, Poliwrath. I think you're dead, bro. How the hell would I get Reli into this? My Raichu's just dead to a Thunder crit. It also means, like, if it, like, even just mid-rolls Thunder, it could still Thunder again on the Switch. And I think Reli's just dead to a Surf crit on the Switch anyway. It is. I mean, I could sack something else, but I think everything is more valuable than Poliwrath. I mean, can I do Ludi for this? Ever? No. Ludi would give me Signal Beam, though. And I'm not dead to Thunder crit. So if I get the Thunder crit, then I can just sack Poly then. And this would bait Signal Beam, which could confuse my Reli. Am I Lum? I'm Soft Sand. I guess also if I get confused on the switch to Reli, I sack Poly. I think this is okay. I don't know. I'm concerned. What if it? Let's send it. I think it's super fiction for me to get fucked by this. This is Thunder. We're never dead to crit. There's about 40% max. Okay. No power is really good. No crit is even better. This is static. Oh, it's Lightning Rod. I mean, we can fake out for some HP recovery. There's no downside. This is now always Signal Beam. So we're gonna go Reli. If this does confuse, then we do need to sack Poly. Nice, no confusion. Okay, Poly gets to live. Whew. Okay, we went Soft Sand so that we could kill this from full. I think the original line, if it didn't turn switch to Salamence, was to kill the Ments with this and then chain the Poliwrath. Chain the Raichu. Which would have means we would have needed Soft Sand to get the kill from full. I mean, if I'd known about the mid-turn switch was going to happen, then Lum would have been better, right? Okay. We're going to take XP on this as well with Ludi, which is annoying. So this thing has Water Spout, Ice Beam, Earthquake, and Sleep Talk. The Water Spout from this thing hits like a fucking truck. We're going to go Ludi on the Water Spout. This is always Water Spout. So apparently, there is extra AI for the move out, which I didn't know about, where apparently it gets discouraged if it's resisted, right? So even though, like, I was worried for the longest time that there's overlap in damage between Water Spout and Ice Beam on my Ludi, and I want to get an Ice Beam. But apparently, there is AI which says, yeah, if it's a resisted move, then get a -1 AI score, which most moves don't have that. I don't know where that comes from. AI, but it does have it. So even though there's overlapping damage rolls, this should be always Ice Beam. Although maybe it's more that it just makes Water Spout even more incredibly unlikely. Yeah, there's the Ice Beam. Cool. So this is where Walrein loves to fucking shine, right? Is that we've come in, baited an Ice Beam, we're faster, and we can Encore. The problem is that this thing has pressure, which means I'll run out of my Encore PP a lot faster. I'll only get to click it 3 times. This thing also has leftovers, and none of my special moves do any damage. This is why I taught Rock Smash and Strength, so that I can fish for a couple of defense drops with Rock Smash, and then chip it down with Strength instead. I went Leperberry originally, if in case like I couldn't get this down quick enough that I would run out of Encores. But Ludi XP was just too bad, so I had to go XP share. So I think we're okay still, but we just need to see some Rock Smash defense drops and some long Encore turns. 50% to drop defense in this game. Well, there's one. Nice. Is it maybe better to just start strengthening now then? Waiting to see if the Encore ends. Oh, I need to pay attention. Didn't end. Is it better to just start going now? Just putting this in the calc. So strength. Rock Smash. At -1 defense already. It probably is best to just go now. There's about 25 to 30%. Yeah, definitely. We should get through this now. Just pay attention to the Encore turns. Don't fuck it up. Okay, no Encore end. Did we ever run out of strength PP? Maybe I didn't really think about that. Got like 15, right? That means I can click it 8 times. Encore ended. Okay, I've only got one more Encore. Yeah, that's 15. I should be okay. Oh, easily, yeah. I think I'm easily okay. No Encore end, so we can just take the kill now on next turn. Nice. Okay, cool. So we got out of that without a Polyrath sack, which means we're one less death today than I was expecting. Which is already a dub in my book. Okay, that is the last gym trainer. So, all that we have left of this gym, a fight against Wallace, and then a fight against Juan. Yes, EK makes you fight 2 8th gym leaders. Game. Very fucking cool, I know. Very cool. Okay. So, Wallace is meant to be relatively easy. I have a really rough time against it without Swift Swim Ludi. Even with Swift Swim Ludi, it's pretty spooky to fight. But the problem as well is that I have such a shit Slowbro that I can't bring my Slowbro to this fight either. Which means I have to sack, basically, instead of using my Slowbro. Sucks. I have the option, there's technically the option to not sack, but the problem is that I just don't like the line it gives me. If I choose to use, basically, if I choose to use Wailord for the lead, instead of sacking on the lead, then the line is really messy and really risky, whereas if I do sack on the lead, the line is super cool and super clean. And I'd much rather just have a clean line instead. So we're going to lead Cloister. Then bring Ludi, Blaziken, Raichu. Is there anyone I can put a fucking XP share on in this? Maybe Quillfish? No, because what if Quillfish overlevels? It's probably okay. I think your XP is fine, right? God, actually. How's Ludi's XP? Yeah, you're not going to take that much XP in this fight, are you? I need to work this one out because I need Ludi for my one team as well. Boy. Let's get Chloe and Chicken to 77 first. Okay. Chloe, Ludi, Chicken, Raichu, Executor, Goldfish. How many mons are you coming out against, Ludi? You die. I send out. Get you. You get half of that XP, which is like 1700. How much do I have? I would need to take 4 XP on like 4 mons. Like that's not gonna happen, is it? Start with that. Get well, you get XP from him as well, right? Get an extra like 1200. Wait, you're getting like 1800 plus 1200. You kill that. And then you also help on that. That's another 1700. And then it's the Ludi. Wait, no, you're not coming out against that at all, are you? No, yeah, Ludi's XP should be fine. Without XP sharing. Okay. So, item. Do I have my moves on you as well? I do. We're gonna go. Sorry, Cloister. We're gonna go heart scale on Cloister. Unfortunately, you might know what that means. Ludi, you're going. Chicken is citrus, and I also need to pre-damage him. Don't forget that. Raichu is Lum. Executor is Lum. Quillfish is citrus. I'd written down to teach Surf to Raichu. I think that's just an old note. So I'm not going to do it. Dude, I could... Sacking Raichu in this fight makes it so much safer. Oh my god. We can super wipe on this fight. Even if like we didn't... Even if we weren't sacking... Right? Even if we do sack Raichu, we'll wipe. It gets into real fiction territory if we do sack Raichu, and it's a bit less fiction. We don't sack Raichu. Honestly, Eggy might die. What light am I on Eggy? Lum, right? Yeah. Eggy could really die as well. And then your citrus. Pre-sleeping Coolfish. Wow. Need to pre-damage Blaziken. I calculated what I needed to pre-damage him to like a couple days ago now, and I have no recollection of what it does, but I'm going to trust myself. Trust past miles. Always trust past miles with pre-damage. He worked it out originally. He must have been right. Okay. Ludi, your XP is so spooky. Okay. Honestly, Quillfish, your XP is a little too. But it should be fine. You'll only get like 5,000. I think Ludi will get like 5,000, 6,000, right? Yeah, probably about that. Hey Rob. Good evening, mate. So we're about to fight Wallace, in case you haven't been here before. And it is not fantastic. Okay. We took a death on the first of the two trainers we did today. It was a probable Gorbis sack is what I did and wrote in my notes. But then on the second of the two fights, I'd written down probable Poliwrath sack, and we didn't lose him. We were able to steer out of it. So we technically got one encounter. Yeah, I was expecting to lose Poliwrath today. See, sacking Raichu makes this a lot safer. But I think I want my Raichu. I'll be without a good electric type if I let him die the entire rest of the game. And I really think he'll be useful on some of the elite, like Victory Road and stuff. Like I'd just be left with like Plusle as my only electric type. I guess Lantern, but fuck Lantern. I think I'm gonna send it. If I lose the run because of it, then I'll have to live with that decision, I guess. I'm Lum, right, on Raichu. We have sackable mons. Well, like, Cloyster's being sacked. Raichu is less sackable than Eggy. I think Eggy is a better mon in general, but he's... I have replacements for Eggy in the box. I don't really have a good replacement for Raichu. Like, originally I had written down Raichu sack on this fight, but I found a line which got me out of it, but it does just make it a lot riskier. Like, the problem is... Egg is a better sack, yeah, I agree. The problem is if Eggy dies on the mon that it's supposed to counter, Ludi will have to revenge. And then Ludi probably overlevels. And then yeah, Juan gets me in trouble on Juan. Because he's on the team for Juan. Maybe replaceable, potentially. It's probably something else I could bring, like Slowbro or Lantern or something, right? I could probably place him on that team. But yeah, the Juan team gets really messy without being able to use Ludi for it. And I just can't XP share anyone. I could maybe XP share Quillfish. No, I think I do need a... Sorry. Do I? Well, no, because I can't overlevel Quillfish either, because Quillfish is also coming to Juan. Sucks. And I can't go XP share on anyone else. Like, Chicken needs Citrus. Raichu needs Lum. Well, I mean, Raichu I could pre-sleep Raichu. And go XP share on Raichu, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. How risky? This is... Like, I can't work out the probability, but it's pretty spooky. Like, firmly not fiction. Like, definitely not fiction. I think we'll do XP share Raichu and just pre-sleep it. I think that's viable. We need to... Yeah, we've already pre-slept Quillfish. Okay. Like, it's risky in the sense of we're risking crits, we're risking Muddy Water accuracy drop, we're risking a very low chance of an Ancient Power boost. That's the risk. Honestly, crits probably just means that Eggy dies, but I still win the fight. Muddy Water accuracy drop, an Ancient Power boost. Well, even Ancient Power boost, I'd still need crits to lose. So really, it's... Muddy Water accuracy drop is the biggest risk. Yeah, Raichu's only at risk of status turn 1. He's switching into a Thunder, which is why I was going Lum. I could just pre-sleep for that, though. Like, originally I was like, oh, I don't need to pre-sleep, because, like, you know, if I can avoid pre-sleeping, then I'll plan otherwise, but... Yeah, if I go XP share, then then at least if worst case happens and I have to use Ludi to revenge, then you won't overlevel. Okay, remember in this fight, the second you step onto the tile, it starts the fight. It like jump scares you with it in this game. Okay, we actually need to solve the puzzle this time. I've got this though. I'm sorry, Cloister. I really could have done a different line and not just sacked you, but that line was so much worse. It's unbelievable. Okay, just checking moves, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. And then also on that. That then goes, yeah. Okay. Ludi is so good on this fight, actually. He's so good on this fight. Like, without Ludi, like, this fight does not come together. And honestly, Swift Swim Ludi would probably be worse than Rain Fight 2. Okay. Yep. He just jump scares you. Okay. Wallace. This team, fuck this fucking team, man. It's not even that bad. There's just one mon in the back, which is fucking awful. And I guess this is kind of sucky too. So, the general way that you beat this Kingdra is you use your Slowbro and you just recover as it constantly clicks Draco Meteor and kills itself with Draco Meteor recoil. My Slowbro is 0 Spit FIV with minus Spit F nature. It's the same reason I'm not going to be bringing it to the Elite 4 either, assuming I get a decent Milotic. So I cannot recover stall Draco Meteor because it just takes too much damage and I will die before it dies. If you have a Milotic at this point, then technically you can use Milotic for this as well, but I don't. And most people won't. The only other thing in my box that beats this thing, genuinely, there's only one other thing, and it's the Wailord, right? And the Wailord would probably beat this with a couple of Hyper Voices if you factor in Draco Recoil. Problem is, the line is then just, like, so much worse, and beating what is the Lapras in the back becomes really difficult with that line, because I can just never get the Lapras to click the move I want it to click. So instead, the only other thing I've got is Cloister. My Cloister is plus Spadef, isn't it? Oh, it's minus Spadef. Oh, okay, never mind. But I still genuinely live Draco Meteor from this thing, and I'm kind of surprised by that, because Cloister is made of paper on the special side. I live a Draco, and after Draco Recoil, self-destruct kills. So we're just going to boom turn 1 and accept that I couldn't find anything better. GG Cloister. I didn't get to use you very much, but we're Shell Armor, which is what actually makes this really riskless, you know? Yeah, Kingdra is ass, but also it's so bulky in this game because you just can't hit it for super effective damage. It's so difficult. Yeah. So, the nice thing about this, right, about basically sacking on the lead with an Explosion Mon, is that I get to choose who I send in, and then it picks. Then basically I can then control who then comes in, and I can really, really neatly construct my line. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to send out Ludicolo. It will then look at Ludicolo for the switch in and choose its mon. And it will choose Lapras. Okay. The reason it chooses Lapras is because this thing has HP Bug, right? So it sees a super effective move and it's weak to grass, so it sends out the Lapras. We need to... What is extra nice about this is that this means that we can fake out the Lapras as well, because we're coming in and it's Ludi's first turn on the field too, which is sick. The reason this is sick is because my chicken's superpower is not a guaranteed kill. But with fake out chip it is, which is just chef's kiss, right? So this fake out damage means superpower is now a guaranteed kill. And also, it's going to have HP Bug. My chicken could always switch into super safely. We're a little bit pre-damaged, so that if this HP Bug crits, right, we'll get put into Citrus Berry range. And then after Superpower Recoil, we get the Citrus Berry procced, and then so on and so on. Superpower is now a guaranteed kill. Okay. Dead. Oh, no, I was pre-damaged so that no matter what, even if it didn't crit, I would proc Citrus Berry. That's what it was. See? I told you I knew what I was doing. Okay, so Citrus Berry will proc. This is cast form. And the reason the Citrus Berry, like, getting that healing was important is because I need to always bait Weather Ball out of this thing, right? Whereas if I was any lower, then I would bait a random move. Okay, this is always Weather Ball. And what's really sick is we're going to be going to Ludi, and believe it or not, Raichu with Volt Tackle also has like a 95% minimum roll with Volt Tackle. So we're going to fake out again and get the chip we need for another move to hit the range. Ludi, you're the fucking goat, man. And now Volt Tackle's guaranteed kill. This is so stupid. This is Thunder. Always. Double checking. It feels odd, but it is always Thunder. Yep. Volt Tackle minimum roll is 95%. Same with what Superpower was. We were, yeah, pre-slept so that Thunder couldn't power. And we Volt Tackle. I really don't want to lose my Raichu because I think it's too important for the... I think I would need it for some of the fights in the end game. And I don't think Plusle can do what it can do. So this is the Swampert. Demon in. Demon officially in. So this thing has Swift Swim. As they do. One of the scariest ones to fight in the game. This one especially is so evil. It has Ancient Power, it has Muddy Water, and it has Yawn. It sees kill right now with all three moves. So, the way I was thinking that I could make this a lot safer is if I taught Surf to Raichu. I could just Surf this thing for some chip damage, let my Raichu go down. There's a chance it gets an Omni Boost with Ancient Power. There's a chance in that position, but I still think I would win, no matter what. The problem is, I don't want to lose my Raichu. This is completely random move. We're going to go to my Eggy. My Eggy is super at risk here. Specifically from Muddy Water accuracy drop. I think crits, for the most part, are okay. Omni Boost is a bit spooky, but also probably okay. Crits would mean Eggy dies. Muddy Water accuracy drop means we are at serious risk of losing. Lock in Eggy. AP. That could be fine. No boost. Perfect. Okay, perfect. This is... The reason this is actually relatively safe now that we're in safely, is we're never dead to Muddy Water crit. Muddy Water is the highest damaging move. And it's 50-50 to Yawn, and we have a Lumberry just intact, right? We're still at risk if it picks Muddy Water, which it will do 50% of the time, and gets an accuracy drop, and then I miss, right? That's a serious chance of happening. And all we have is Egg Bomb. What's cool about Egg Bomb as well is basically if Ancient Power had Omni Boosted, we would still obliterate this thing with an Egg Bomb. Doesn't matter, right? We just need to see no accuracy drop. Go on, Eggy. Again, lock the fuck in. Woo! Bing chilling, man. Bing fucking chilling. Alright, cool. And we nuke this thing with an Egg Bomb. Dude, that went so perfectly. This thing does 200% damage, by the way. Eggy is a machine. So, this is... There's two mons left. This is Ludicolo, right? Or is it Milotic? No, it's Milotic. It's Milotic. He's Ice Beam kill. Yep. So, my idea... And this isn't riskless from this point out, but it's close. My idea is to chain both of the last two mons with Quillfish. Right? Which I can do most of the time. Oh, did I pre-sleep? I should not have pre-slept. Why did I pre-sleep, bro? Oh, this line was so... I should not have pre-slept, and instead I should have one Lum to throw. Means Quillfish is a lot more likely to die. Ah, fuck. It's still fiction territory, don't get me wrong. But it is possible. Is there any way I can do something different then? Can I chip this with like Ludi somehow? What item am I? I would take XP, but I think with the XP share we're okay, right? Yeah, we're super okay. Can I chip this with Ludi a bit? I am Lum, right? Yeah. This is always Ice Beam, right? It sees kill with always Ice Beam, nothing else. I could like pivot Blaziken on the Ice Beam, get Surf and go Ludi. What I should do. And then just get some chip down. So we're now officially off my line and freestyling a little bit. I think this is safer. I don't need Ludi for the rest of the fight, right? The idea. And I have all of its HP pool to work with. This is now Surf, because it sees kill. The problem is that this thing has Hypnosis. The reason why I think pre-sleeping Quillfish was a throw, basically if Quillfish was awake, it would have a 50% chance to click Hypnosis, and therefore if I was just Lumberry... Well, no, that's a problem. Yeah, no. What if it Ice Beam freezed me on the switch in? That would pop my Lumberry. And then it could just Hypnosis me. So maybe pre-sleeping technically and just risking the crits was safer. Or doing this, I guess, is safer. Dude, Magical Leaf does no fucking damage to this thing, by the way. We just hope for some Hypnosis misses, right? This is Lumberry, by the way. So it's actually... This damage sticks. Okay, Ice Beam, interesting. We only does 25%. Like, Ludi super chills on this guy. Honestly, if we can 1v1 this with Ludi, that's way better. Right? Because the last mon, my Quillfish can just come hard into and kill. I'd planned to chain both of these with Quillfish, which it absolutely can do without crits. Yeah, no, dude, Ludi, you're so fucking good, man. Oh my god. XP is fine. We've got an XP share on Raichu. So, like, we're super fine. Okay, there's the Hypnosis. Yeah. But we're Lum still, right? Nice. This is now the final mon, which is their Ludi. It is going for Giga Drain or Grass Whistle. My Quillfish always comes in, always tanks a Giga Drain crit, and pre-slept for the Grass Whistle. And then I just outspeed and nuke it. That's game. Yeah, that XP share decision on Raichu was super clutch. Yep. 100%. Oh, dude, Ludi, you're so fucking good. I have to drop a Truth Nuke. Grass Whistle as well. Dunk. We get to go to the final fight. And that's Raichu alive as well. Did I put that death in? I did, right? Pretty sure. Truth Nuke is such a great emote as well. Don't trigger the Juan Fight. Let's get out of here. It was 17 pre-fight? Cool. Yeah, because 17 was Orbis then. Okay, well, that number's going to go up, so... funny. Oyster, thank you for coming, man. Hell. You didn't do very much in this run. Heaven is reserved for only the special few. Okay. I need to take a break, and then we'll be back, and we'll do Juan. Alright, we'll do him. Don't finish the sentence, Mars. Okay. Alright, fuck it, let's go into it. Okay, so there's going to be more deaths. And honestly, much sadder deaths. There's a couple of real sad deaths we're about to witness. And a couple of them are going to be very obvious when I get them out of the box. Waylord, you're coming. Unfortunately, you're not one of the sad ones, I don't think. But, you know, you've been good. You have been good. Blastoise. Mischievous. Bullfish. Tenta. Ludi. This is the 6 we're taking to take down Juan. Okay. So I need to teach self-destruct to Waylord. This is something I need to do, and I'm pretty sure it is a scale, right? Yep, it is a scale. So let's grab my Crobat. And go replace this move. So, delete Rock Smash. Let's go spend one of our last few scales. So I did do a bunch of maths. I say a bunch of maths. That's so fucking stupid. I did do some working out, and we have more than enough heart scales for the rest of the run. Even depending on getting weird encounters that might add to our E4 team, which take up a lot of scales, we still have enough. So this is fine. Self-destruct. And for the culture, we're gonna delete some moves. Delete Surf. Delete Ice Beam. Delete Hyper Voice. Bullfish. Delete Gunk Shot. Delete Surf. Delete Toxic. Honestly, we can go one further. Fuck it, we're gonna go one further. Where's my Blastoise? Unfortunately, this is signaling everyone who's going to die in this fight. But it's the culture, you've got to allow it. Delete Water Spout. Delete Ice Beam. Delete Surf. Do I have Surf on a Mon now? Fuck. Yeah, I do. I need Surf to get to the gym. I've got a couple in the bag. So. It's stupid, but it's funny. So allow. Okay. So we're gonna give Waylord the Silk Scarf. I think it's in my box, actually. Oh. Yeah. We're gonna give Blastoise a Heart Scale. I'm going to give Bullfish a Heart Scale. And it's Lums down the rest of the line. Okay. Alright guys, had to be done. We need to pre-damage, and we need to teach Sludge Bomb to Ludi, to Tenta. No, don't give him fucking Sludge Bomb, you fucking idiot. Teach it. God, if I'd gone into the fight just holding Sludge Bomb, I think I might have screamed. Okay. So, is there anything else I need to do? I said pre-damage, right? Pre-damage on Blastoise. I'm gonna double check how much damage it needs to be. I'm glad I checked, because, yep, the number I've written down is just super fucking wrong. Well, maybe I was planning on faking out the other one. Yeah, I was just going to fake out the other one. Yeah. Doesn't matter who I fake out. We'll go to... yeah, 120 then. We'll do what I wrote down. Just need to make sure I fake out the right one. No, I'm doing this wrong. I need to... No, it's raining. Okay. I just need to edge now, right? BRB. Edging. Oof, that was nice. Okay. Successfully edged. Is there anything I can teach my Mizzy that would help me out? Is there genuinely not a single move I could teach? It would do more damage. It's kind of painful. So I will let you in on a secret. There is a range of this fight that has to be hit. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can teach my Mischievous to make that range any better. No. Mischievous might also be at risk in this fight. This is going to be a very fast fight, no matter what happens. Okay. I think I'm ready to go. Silk Scarf, Self-Destruct, Heart Scale, Fake Out. Yep, you've got your moves. Heart Scale, Explosion. I think I checked with 78, right? The idea. Double checking. Oh, it's super not a range. I wasn't calculating with level 78 Tentacruel. No, wait, Tentacruel won't be level 78, will it? It'll be 77. Also, it's not a range. You're so right. I wasn't calculating with level 78 Mischievous. It is guaranteed. Oh, that's huge. Okay. Massive. Okay, then it's not a range. There is, however, a different problem, but I'll get to that one. Okay. Yeah, no, I can't XP share. I need lums on everyone. But yeah, you're right. Mizzy will get the level up, and he will hit the range because of it. Nice. Yeah, can't afford to XP share. Everyone needs a lum. There's... Oh. Needs lums. I could technically I could pre-sleep, but I don't think I want to. I think I'd rather it be... everyone be awake. For the same reason I should have had Quillfish awake in the last fight. One time. Okay. Who are we faking out? We're faking out you. Remember that, Miles. We need Warlord in slot 1. Asois in slot 2. Okay. I'm ready to go. Everyone's edged. Sorry, I'm stalling. I know I am. I'm stalling. I'm saving because I'm stalling again. Okay. Got edged too. Alright, this is not going to take long. Let's go in. Okay, we're just going to explode the fuck out of this fight. Alright? Most people do it. We're at the point of the game where we can just, like, aggressively sack mons to get through different fights, and that's what we're going to do on this fight. So, double battle, permanent rain, with a bunch of fucking really scary mons that we have to fight. I did calculate this kills, right? Yes, I did. Good. So, we're pre-damaged on Blastoise, so that we always bait a kill from the Lapras with Thunder. We're always dead to it. And we're going to fake out the Kingdra to prevent it from moving. After that point, my Wailord is going to explode and kill everything on the field. Right? Self-destruct. I deleted all the moves for the culture. I'm loving it. So I can't click the wrong move. It's technically optimal. And we're going to fake out the Kingdra. Prevent the Kingdra from moving, and then let the Lapras kill me. Fake out. Thunder. Dead. So, I would have loved to have used a different Pokemon for this sack. Basically sacked it to the first attack, and then, you know, have the second attack be redirected into my Wailord, which it would then live, and then I can explode. But no. What happens is, I now bring in my next Pokemon before anything else happens. Right? I'm going to bring in my Mischievous. The reason is I need to be immune to my self-destruct, right? So if both of them were targeting into this slot, well, my Mischievous would get targeted by one of those moves, which I can't afford to have happen. So instead, I had to use Blastoise and fake out to stop one of them from moving, so I could always get this explosion. It's a shame. I could have used Primeape and Endured, but I didn't like that line. So, here we are. That is a extra death on Tally. And there's another one. Edge. And with a Silk Scarf on the Lapras, you are dead too. Okay, Mizzy gets the level up. Nice. Okay. This is now Quillfish for us. It now looks at us, and it always sends in Fast Form. Yep. And then Lantern. You can literally hear how uncertain I am. It's Cast Form and Lantern, right? Both of them always bring them in, and always in that order. So the fastest thing on this field right now is my Quillfish, who knows Explosion. Explosion kills both of these guys, right? What we're going to have happen is we're going to have the exact same thing on turn 1 of Tate and Liza, where I will explode first, kill both of their Pokemon. They will then send in their next 2 Pokemon, and my Mizzy still hasn't moved. And again, we're actually going to do the exact same play, right? Where we're going to explode, and we're going to skill swap the incoming Pokemon. In the first slot, this should always be Ludicolo, right? So we will take Swift Swim off of the Ludicolo and take it on my Mischievous. Death number 21. Thank you, Quillfish. You've been a G, man. You've been an absolute fucking G. What a Pokemon. Okay. This sends in... Well, first we send in our Pokemon when we're sending in Tentacruel. Then it sends in Ludicolo, and then Vaporeon. Ludicolo, yep, in the Cast Form slot, and Vaporeon in the other slot. And we skill swap Swift Swim off of this Ludicolo. And now my Mischievous has it and is faster. Okay. This means my Mischievous is now the fastest thing on the field. This Vaporeon also has Swift Swim. Okay? Right? So, what is the speed order right at this moment? It is Mischievous fastest, Vaporeon second fastest, then my Tentacruel, and then the levitating Ludicolo is slowest. Thanks to the level up, Nightshade will do 78 damage, right? And then Sludge Bomb should, if I've not got it completely wrong, should be an exact minimum roll, is exactly enough to kill Ludicolo. The problem is, this Vaporeon has Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump shows 3 rolls that kill my level 78 Mischievous. So if it sees one of those rolls, and it clicks it onto my Mischievous, and it then gets the killing roll, my Mischievous is dead. However, if it doesn't see that, it's also quite likely to sing. It could also miss Hydro Pump, you know, there's a lot of ways in which Mischievous does die, but it's a real possibility it dies. The Ludicolo should always be dead this turn, because Sludge Bomb and Nightshade are always faster. There's the Nightshade. It's the highest damaging move I have on this Ludi. Just don't Hydro into Mizzy. Don't crit. Sting. Oh, and it missed too, dude. Just give me everything right now. Just give me fucking everything. It's so fucking good. Okay, Mischievous is alive. What does that mean the correct play is now? I don't know. I think it's gotta be switch out Mizzy to keep him alive. It means I might switch my Ludi into a Sing. I think the correct play is to Toxic. Just because Sludge Bomb isn't that much damage. And this thing will... Is it Toxic? No, it's Lumberry. I need to just get damage down instead. Sludge Bomb the Vaporeon and switch. My Ludi might take a Sing here and lose its Lumberry. But we should always win this matchup. Okay, there's the Sing into the Ludi. Unfortunate. We can at least Fake Out by Tenter an extra turn to get some damage off. But then if it Sings my Ludi again, I'm then going to be 2v1ing. And yeah, matchup isn't fantastic. Sludge Bomb. Fake Out. I think we've got this though. Surely we've got this. Surely we fucking got this. Yeah, he's so close, man. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Hydro. We're not dead to crit. We're not dead to crit. Yes! We're through. Oh, I get to go to the Elite Four, man. As long as I don't fuck anything up. Oh, thank the Lord. GG. We're through. Woo! And there's Ludi's level up. Oh, thank God. I'm so relieved, man. These 4 fights could have gone so much fucking worse than they did. Shit, man. There's so little left of this game. There's so little left. This is not yet technically PB. Because, and this is what makes me nervous about the rest of this game. My PB, I lost it doing some of the trainers before the Elite Four. That's where I lost my PB. Specifically, I lost 2 of my Elite Four Pokemon on a Route 123 trainer. And then I was just like, I just can't beat the Elite Four now. And so I ended the run there. It was so stupid. It's because I just wasn't prepping those fights enough. Because I was like, oh, I'm so over-leveled. Oh, everything will be fine. And then I just got into a really shit situation. So I'm a little nervous about those fights. And trust me, the 123 fights, despite the huge level advantage, are not that easy. Most people do sack shit quite a lot on that route to get through. But we need to not sack Elite Four Pokemon this time. Okay, boom. So what does this mean for us? We get access to use the move Waterfall, which means we can access a few new locations, right? We can access Meteor Falls, which means we get our Meteor Falls encounter. We can access Route 123, which means we get our Route 123 encounter, as well as the TM for Giga Drain, which we teach Ludicolo. And we get to Evergrande City, right? We have to fight a bunch of trainers before we can do anything on 123. There's like 8 123 trainers, 7 I think, that we have to beat, and they're all really difficult, so it will require planning. And then there's also, I think, 3 fights before I can get to Evergrande City as well. We're going to start with just leveling everyone up, and then going to Meteor Falls and getting my Milotic. This Milotic is my plan for the Elite Four. This should be the final Pokemon on my Elite Four team. It might end up being a Pokemon 123, which I want to bring over Salamence, I think. And I've also not completely worked out the Elite Four yet, so... Oh, it's the fucking redeem time, man. I completely fucking forgot. Honestly, did we get 2? We did technically beat 2 gym leaders. You know what I mean? We did beat 2 gym leaders. Oh, well, we haven't got a Milo yet, but you've locked it in, I guess. Milk. When we get there, then I'll let that be shiny. Yeah, absolutely Milo. Too much Spanish. Wait. There you go. Okay, I'll mark it as complete. We can have 2 shinies though. If someone wants to make something else a shiny, we did 2 gym leaders. We fucking deserved it, you know? However, you're not allowed to make Slowbro shiny. That is one rule. Dusclops, maybe? Dusclops, anyone? Dusclops, anyone? Can you guys redeem it, by the way? I don't know if I set a cooldown on it, which means you can't. I can't remember. I don't know. Rally does have a great shiny, and he is coming to Elite Four, as is Dusclops. To be honest, I think I'll bring everything. I think I'll make everything for the Elite Four shiny. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe. It would extend all of the PP stalls that I do. It would make all of them longer because of the shiny animation. So stupid, but it is true. I don't think I'm going to do too many PP stalls though, because in the new patch, the just PP stalls just aren't as overpowered as they were in the old patch. We're going to need to buy a lot more rare candies for this. We got a new level cap of 100. We're going to need some more rare candies, something like that. We're going to need a bigger boat. This is why we end up with quite a big level advantage for the entire, like, for a bunch of the next trainers, is that, like, they're still, like, level scaled, whereas we can just go straight to level 100 right now. Oh, I've got a lot of mons to level up. I don't think anything learns anything either. It's, like, not even fun either. Dude, we already out of rare candies. Where's the fucking Pokemon here? Any Noahs? Dude, you can buy Master Balls here? What the frick? Why? That's surely not right. Right? Why are there Master Balls here? I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that these are here. Because there's some really hard Pokemon left to catch in this game. This can't be... Yeah, this can't be correct. No, it's not. This, I don't know why that's there, but that's not correct. No one has hearts. No one has Master Balls at this point in the game. Right. Yeah, well, I mean, I've checked the change log. I don't know what... Yeah, maybe I'll check the Discord. See if anyone's brought up in Master Ball. This is really stupid. It's brought up in the Discord. I don't know how I feel about it. The idea, apparently, is that technically you can get infinite Master Balls in the lottery, so given infinite time, you could win the lottery infinite times, and therefore you can get infinite Master Balls. I don't know about that one, Chief. Apparently they... I don't know how to feel. Yeah. People don't use them. Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing, like, there's a lot of discussion about people just don't use them. I think I don't want to use them. The thing is, there's multiple mons left that we could catch that are really hard to catch. And, like, most people who've beaten this game would consider the fact that they're hard to catch means that, like, you're very unlikely to get them, right? So just giving myself them just seems a bit stupid. One is the Reggies. You can get all yourself the Reggies. Or one of the Reggies, because they all have the same encounter location. There's Snorlax on 123, which has raw and like a legendary catch rate. It's Whirlwind specifically. This thing's broken and really hard to catch. There's Laprases, technically, on 133. Have raw and are really hard to catch too. Catch rate of 3. But this isn't even that good, so I don't know. I don't really see that. And technically, there's also, you could go for the Metagross or Titar in Meteor Falls. Technically, I think you can, or Dragonite. I think you can even guarantee it, right? Am I crazy? Nah, you can't guarantee. But we're just gonna get our Feebas there, so. Is that it at this point, though? I think that's... I'll technically Swampert, right? You could do, like, 1, I guess. I don't know. Even that is, like, kind of broken, though. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, because if I do encounter Snorlax on 123, and I have a Master Ball, like, I would just use it, right? And then I've got a Snorlax. And Snorlax is, like, so broken. Please name the Milo Milk. Yeah, sure. Sure. Is that the emote you want for it? Because it's kind of fucking creeping me the fuck out. I don't know. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no Master Balls. Although using a Reggie would be cool as fuck, but no one does, so I don't know. It just seems a tad lame. Not gonna front. I don't think there's any there's any repellment imps left, are there? I didn't even think about this, but are there? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Fine. Well, he's like just like used his fucking Master Ball. Ah, yeah. Yeah, bro isn't human, is he? Alright. Oh, so much leveling up. It's been a bit of a generational run of Track of the Days recently, right? Is this what I've heard? Like Rally Car, Bob, RJ Speed Tech that Endo doesn't like. Ice. It's an impressive run. Yeah, I've never quite like been able to put my like properly describe and put my finger on like what is like awkward about tech maps like that. And yeah, the way you described it kind of explained it for me, you know? It's that difference between, yeah, pushing apex and pushing outside wall, right? On the exit. And yeah, they're two very different, like, styles. Yeah. It's also like quite short drifts, like not like long hold drifts, you know? And that was like that naturally like tends itself towards speed tech as well anyway, right? Like you end up building speed too much. And I don't like speed tech. Yo, and dude, maxing back wheel entries is so ass as well. Right? Where's my 6 go? Oh, I didn't even take my items off these guys, did I? Wait. Blastoise. Heaven box. Quillfish. Heaven box. My goats. It's TMA tech. Bro. Bro. It's so brutal. You mean it's kind of Zuma tech, right? It's kind of what you mean, right? Same sort of shit. No, it's TMA tech. Okay, okay. Different thing, apparently. Different thing. Zuma tech is great. It's like Zuma tech, like transitional. Is that the idea? Like it's just transitional tech. I don't really play tech. Do you mean like Ego? Is that his name? Or is Ego tech good? Ego, yeah, okay, okay. We're in agreement. Taco's tech. The thing that Taco does, which I find uncomfortable to drive, is he builds his drifts in a way where you've been holding steer for so long before you need to brake tap, right? It's like super, super, super beginner friendly tech, right? Because you never, ever, ever have like no side problems for that reason, right? But like, I find it really uncomfortable. I noticed it on his like, he had that like Vista tech map like about a month ago, where I was like having to steer for so long before the actual like drift started every single time. Sam, you can get promoted now. You've honestly were one of the better losers. Gotta give it to you. Nope, Mantine, you'll not want to go. Builds big drifts, yeah, that too, that too. It's kind of a similar concept, right? Let's just not level up Left Disc. I don't think he deserves it. Dude, I need more Rec Andes, man. I don't have a surfer in my team. Ooh, we can change the stream title. I feel like calling something TMA, we're edging into Mime. This is the kind of territory where Mime just says we're just calling things shit these days. It's the same sort of thing as Brexit mixed, right? Where we've just invented a term that no one else uses. And it gets everyone just even more confused. Have you ever joined TMA VC? No, I thankfully haven't. Yeah, literally 0 moves learned between 77 and 100 on every single one of my Pokemon. Very cool, very fun. Dude, Lantern, do you even deserve to be in the goat box? I feel like you're right on the cusp, my brother. So, what are we doing? We're going 114. Pick up a heart scale first. We need a waterfall user. Then we're gonna go pick up. Morwell, you're definitely in the goat box. I love you. Dude, Morwell is my G. I love you. Okay. So we just need to teach something waterfall. We'll do it on like Poly for now. I need to bring that for the fly. Okay, waterfall. So apparently there's a heart scale on 114 above a waterfall. Should be this one over here, I'd imagine. Yep, nice. Okay, and now we go Meteor Falls and go get our encounter. Apparently there is a trainer in here that needs to be dodged. Or maybe I have to fight him, I don't know. It's just a Salamence. It's like a 1 Pokemon fight. Nicholas. Does my Mence just one-shot it? Like outspeed and one-shot? Oh, I haven't explored. It'll be. Okay. Salamence, Dragon Tamer, Nicholas. Does mine just outspeed and kill? Yeah, all day. Okay, so as long as I've got Immense on my team in the lead for now, then I'll be fine. Okay, and then this Feebas, like, what's the catch rate and stuff? Like, 255, so guaranteed catch. We can catch him wherever we want. Can I get luxury balls yet? Anyone know where you can get a luxury ball in Gen 3? Oh, down here. And we'll use Poly to catch it. So, yeah, it's Milo time. Let's go get this guy. So, I don't really know my way around Meteor Falls, if I can be real. I don't know where I'm going. As long as I don't run into the optional double battle, then I should be fine, I think. I can't go that way. Is there any other... Apparently there's a heart scale in here. Past the entrance to B1F room 2. The south. Whatever that is. Okay. I can't go this way. Is there really not an item here? Feels like there should be. Okay, there's the double battle. So that's apparently optional. So not fight that. I don't have to. Have I gone the wrong way then? Can you like go from the bottom down here? No. It says optional. Is it not optional? It must be optional. Oh, I can surf here. Can I do anything with that? No. Is this really not optional? It must be optional. Maybe I can just walk past it? You can just walk past. This is the guy, but this guy just does a salamence, right? Yeah, literally just a salamence. Nice. Okay, so now we just need to find room 2, whatever the hell that is. Way, this way. Here. Room there. Ooh, hot scale, nice. I think it's here, right? Yeah, this is it. And there's Dragon Claw team, nice. Okay, so this is Feebas location. I'm 100% sure. So we need to fish with Old Rod, and we get guaranteed Feebas. Technically, we have a guaranteed Cradley here if we wanted it, which would help us with catching like Snorlax if we were to encounter it. But I'd rather just have him. We really want to see some decent IVs on this guy. He's honestly, it would have to be really bad for me to not bring him to the Elite Four over Slowbro, because I don't see a world in which I can bring Slowbro. So I think this guy's just coming to the ones. Yeah. What's gonna happen? Old Rod, guaranteed Feebas. And there he is. Get caught by the police. Poetic. And we get him in the luxury ball for the swag. And the luxury ball is so sick. I catch like all my shinies in the modern games in luxury balls and I refuse to have a shiny which isn't a luxury ball. It's like such a waste of a shiny. At least that's my opinion. Do we have any better emotes than Milk? Because that Milk emote is like, I don't know, man. I don't want to look at that shit. No takers, no takers. Damn, I gotta be on my own for this? What the heck? It's too hard. Do I have anything already that would be good for this? I'ma do what? Why not? It's a fish. It counts. Okay. Please, I just need some half-decent IVs on this guy. Like, decent Fizz Def, I think, is the most important thing. Like, and usable. And good HP. Anything else is gravy. I also need to evolve this somehow. Anyone know how to evolve these guys? I think I've got to make a bunch of fucking Poffins, don't I? Or is it Pokeblocks? Is that how I have to evolve this guy? I actually do, don't I? Fuck, I've got to make a bunch of shit, bro. Alright. Man. About you can be in the goat box. I need a flyer. Alright. Milotic EV time. IV time even. Bro. Something half decent, please. Just something half decent. Bashful, neutral nature, that's fine. Swift swim. We don't know what ability this is going to be yet. Milotic is 50% swift swim, 50% marble scale. Something half decent, please. Please, 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 please. He's goated. He's fucking goated. Oh my god, thank the Lord. Oh, we're so cooking. Look at this guy. What the fuck? Oh. Guy in. Holy. I just needed something decent. This thing's cracked. I mean, attack is kind of a wasted IV, but like everything else? Hell yeah. Alright, we've got a guy. Now I need to work out how the fuck I'm supposed to evolve this thing. How do you evolve a Milotic in this game? I have to Google it, aren't I? How to evolve Feebas in Emerald. You must raise its beauty stat to 170 or higher by feeding it high quality blue indigo Pokeblocks, then leveling up. Best method is to use Kelpsie Berry, Thornberry, by the Berry Master in the Lily Cove content. What is a high quality? I need 12 blue or indigo Pokeblocks that are level 23 or higher. Really? Dude, I'm gonna flip my shit, man. How am I supposed to do that? I'm terrible at the Pokeblock minigame. Do I have Kelpsie berries? Don't. I mean, you can buy berries in Sutopolis, right? Can I buy Kelpsies then? And oh, I can buy corns as well. Is corn better than wheat? No. Is corn better than Kelpsie for evolving Feebas? Dude, thank God we didn't get a minus special attack nature, because it becomes really, really hard to evolve a Milotic if you have a minus special attack nature, because they don't like blue Pokeblocks. Kelpsie apparently is easy. Let's try a bunch of Kelpsies and a bunch of corns and see what we can do. Alright. I want to go get a drink before I do this, so I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be back to play some Pokeblock minigame. Okay, so what's the best way to do this? I'll try one by myself. I need at least level 23, apparently. I think... Yeah, 12 blue or indigo Pokeblocks. They're at level 23 or higher. You guys got game audio? You do. Dude, I have to save before I use the fucking berry machine. Like, wait, no, this is the one you search for your friends. So we're gonna go LC start. Yeah, he used a Roast, which I think is good for us, right? Because that's the same type as the one we put in. Dude, I've got to do this 12 times. Are you kidding? Dude, this guy sucks. Dude, I suck. Dude, this game's fucking hard. I'd be a terrible, like, geometry dasher. Oh, it's level 23, and it's indigo. Okay, so that's enough. Yeah, dude, I know, they still haven't, like, changed this for us. God, I'm gonna be for hours. Dude, I'm so bad at this. It's so slow and I can't even do it. Bro. Dude, this guy sucks, man. Man, this guy sucks. I'm gonna change fucking berry thing. This guy's awful. 23 though. Alright, cool. You are shit, man. Oh my god, I've got to do 10 more of these. Surely it'll be over quicker if there's 4 of us. Like, that's my hypothesis. Dude, I'm so shit. Yeah, that was quicker, wasn't it? 23, nice. Alright, cool. It seems like this is just a button mashing event. They're all throwing in the right color berries as well, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure all those were like the right one. Fuck. Fuck. Dude, I'm getting the same thing every time. That was really shit. Still 23. Literally, I could do like, can I just do whatever? It will just give me it. Alright. Only halfway there. I'm... The annoying thing is, right, is like, I kind of have to slightly lock in. So I can't even like, make particularly good conversation as I'm doing this. I completely forgot I'd have to do this evening as well. I was like, yeah, I'll fight the trainers, and then I'll level everything up, and then I'll get my Milo, and like, everything will be sick, right? And I completely forgot I'd have to spend 20 minutes playing fucking Pokeblock minigame. I had a meeting with my supervisor first thing today, where we talked about some of the problems I'm having with the R package that I'm building. That was okay, you know? It's all about basically looking for... Dude, I'm struggling. I'm really fucking struggling. It's all about we're coding ways to identify a genotype given an extracted sequence that could be of variable length, right? And also identify mutations, indels that may exist, categorize them based on their length or what change it is. This is biology. Why are you doing this? I am a PhD biologist, my dude. Just use MATLAB. What the fuck are you talking about? Bro. No one uses MATLAB. Do people use MATLAB? Like, for stuff? I thought it was, like, just a thing that, like, maths students use for, like, courseworks, and that's it, right? Do people use it? In, like, the real world? Everyone uses MATLAB. What do you mean everyone uses that? Everyone uses R. All the cool kids use R. I did a biology degree and then a data science degree where I've done R and Python. No MATLAB. I've never touched MATLAB. Like, I have no concept of how MATLAB works, what it looks like, what the code looks like, what the syntax might be, like what it's similar to. I don't like physicists and like architects use it and shit. Are they the people who do? Is that 12? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. R is easy to read. Compared to every language I've ever seen, R is easy to read. Oh, dude, MATLAB just looks a bit like R, no? This is like the same kind of language. Yeah. Actually, no, MATLAB is worse. MATLAB is a bit like... I don't know, MATLAB looks a bit JavaScript coded. I don't know. Maybe I'm being crazy. Oh, it's a little bit C coded, in fact. Yeah, but like R is one indexed as well, right? So like, it's not like one indexing in MATLAB is something special. Like, it's what R does as well. Honestly, sometimes I think one indexing is good, and then I remember that one indexing is the only logical for everything. But there are a couple times where I'm like, I can see the benefit. Zero indexing. Because like, I think like the main argument I can think of for like zero indexing, right, is if you're doing like inclusive or exclusive bounding, right? So say you want the first 8 elements in a vector, right? But it's like inclusive bounding. You would go from 0 to 7, right? But if you want the first 8 vectors and it's exclusive bounding, you would say from the 0, you could go from 0 to 8, right? And then you get the first 8. Am I absolutely chatting bollocks? I've listened to what I just came out of my mouth, and I was like, I don't think anyone is understanding what you're saying, Miles. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're all in agreement then that I was chatting completely. Okay, so I just give all of these guys to my Milotic. Wait, I gave him toughness? I'm just gonna save in case this doesn't work. Dude, this is gonna be the world's most tough and beautiful biotic. Like, bro won't back down from anyone. Okay. Is this like done now? Yes. Ta-da. See, I think Zerogroff is saying something like just with the words point at arithmetics, he's making the point I was trying to make 10 times better using just 2 words. Right? I think I was trying to make something of a similar point, right? Where if you, it's about like the addition of like indexes. And like, I am the world's worst data scientist. You know? Guy in. Happy bunny. Man, can I just look at these IVs a bit longer? That's all. I just want to take it all in, you know? Just take it all in. Alright. I think that was enough. So we need to heart scale 2 moves on Milotic. We need to scale, obviously, recover. Currently he has the world's, middest moveset. Oh, and make him shiny too. Thank you for the reminder. Can I stop being pinged, please? Am I gonna have to mute this fucking chat? Yeah, I'm going to. Mute for an hour. Stop pinging me. Okay, so we need to scale. No, I will do it. We need to scale some stuff. Milotic. So you need recover and you need mirror coat. Both scale. 2 of our heart scales. We have like 6, right? Cover and mirror coat. Right, locked in. Then we probably just want to go surf and ice beam for now. But I'm not sure. I don't think that'll be his final moveset. Dude, Milo is such a beast. Where the hell do I go now? Okay. I think I should go... I think I need to be in Lily Cove, I guess. Okay. Alright. Let's do the shinying. BRB. Dude, now they're phoning me. Fuck off. Party. Milo. Shiny. Oh, what a gorgeous shiny. Okay. Let's check him out. Oh, wowee. That is distinct. Christ. This is much better than it's become in, like, modern jets. This is so distinctive. What a great shiny. Okay, so I don't know what more I'm actually going to do this evening. Not going to front. Because what even is next? You know? Oh, Bruce, did you... I mean, we've just made him shiny because this was Hendo's redeem for the 8th gym badge. So that's why it's shiny. Don't get too worked up about that. But Guy V's, Bruce, check out these fucking Guy V's. He is in the building. The guy. Dude, I was like begging for just average IVs. Just all I wanted was average IVs. But this is 100% on the E4 team now. No shadow of a doubt. Slowbro is in the fucking gutter. He's crying over his spilt book nuggets, you know? Whereas this guy, Milotic, oh. He's the center of attention. So yeah. Team sorted, pretty much. So, what is left for us to do? Let's work this out. We have like 4 or 5 more encounters, right? Every death was planned, yeah. Yep. Every death planned. We sacked Gorbis to the first trainer we did today. We avoided sacking Poliwrath to the second trainer. And then we sacked Cloyster on Wallace and avoided sacking Raichu on Wallace as well. And then on Juan, we sacked Wailord, Blastoise, and Quillfish. Right. So Cloyster, Gorbis, and Wailord are all in the Hell box, and Blastoise and Quillfish in the Heaven box. I'm gonna miss these two. These two are sick. Great mons. Okay, yeah. So the items and shit and the TMs for Giga Drain. So Giga Drain is on 123, which is one of our remaining encounters. The thing about 123 is in order to get this, to get the TM and get the encounter, you have to do how many? You have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 double battles. All of which are pretty cringe. This is where and almost every single one of them has a quick claw in every single fight, by the way. That's crazy. Wait, really? I didn't even notice this, but yeah, pretty much every single Pokemon on Sky Route, on all the trainer fights, is quick claws. Alright, that sounds really fucking fun. And that's all just to get this encounter plus Giga Drain. I'm thinking we do this later, and I like spend some time planning some fights off stream. Else I'll get this wrong. We also have an encounter in Evergrande, right? It's almost guaranteed Sceptile, which is a potential E4 one, by the way. How does this thing run Raw? People usually run Raw on it. How do you get Raw? Any knowers? Is it like a tutor? Oh, it's a TM. Where is the TM? Do I already have it? I do have it. I don't really understand the raw tech on Elite Four. I might have to look into it. But I probably don't need to change my E4 plan at this point. But if we get a Guy Sceptile, maybe. It could also be an Eevee. An Umbreon can come to Elite Four as well. Or a Swampert, which is now coming to Elite. But yeah, we have that Evergrande encounter. We have Victory Road encounter as well. I mean, technically we have 133 too, which is a guaranteed lap for us. But like, I don't really care to try and get this one. Like, I don't really see the point. Really hard to catch, and it doesn't really add anything to my box. I mean, it would replace the Cloister I lost. I don't know. It's just impossible to catch, so why bother? It is a really sick mon, though. Like, no doubt about it. It would be very good to have the lost. I don't know. Be a nightmare to catch. And then it's Victory Road. But before we can do Evergrande and Victory Road, there are like some trainers on 128 that we have to fight. To be specific, there's 3 trainers, but they're all single battles and probably pretty doable. So I could probably do that now, right? Just do the 3 128 trainers, get Evergrande City encounter, and get Victory Road encounter, and if I can do all that this evening, we'll see. It depends how fast I can get through these fights. But that seems like a decent plan. And then we'll do 123 later, and obviously Victory Road all after that as well. We're still many streams away from the Elite Four, I think. It'll probably be at least 1 stream for 123, and then at least 2 or 3 streams for Victory Road. So yeah, I mean, we're not that far away from E4 time, you know? Not that far. I'll need to plan the E4 at some point, which I'm definitely not putting off. Okay, I need to export my Milo. Okay, is there any Pokemon with like stupid moves that I should probably sort out at this point? So I've got the correct moves in the calc. I'm sure there are examples of this. Like ones with like ridiculous HMs that I've taught. I think like, yeah, like All Rain is definitely one of them. Steven is the champion in this fight, and Steven's team is crazy. Steven's team is Metagross, Starmie, Jirachi, Mewtwo, Aerodactyl, Deoxys. Steven is like the entire reason why Dusclops is mandatory on your Elite Four team. Is kind of the only Pokemon that can deal with like Steven's team. I actually thought my move situation was worse than it seems like it is. I mean, we can get strength off more well, I guess. Yeah, I thought this was worse than it is. Okay, it's actually not that bad. Any Crobat? 1 sec. Wait, am I in the right place already? I think I might be. I think we'll keep Rock Smash for now, I guess. You need to forget Strength. And you need to forget... Okay, and then Brick Break. And Ice Beam? No, I was thinking Flamethrower, actually. Yeah. Let's export these guys. But I mean, in base vanilla, by the way, in like vanilla Emerald, it's Wallace who is the champion. It's like Ruby and Sapphire where Steven is the champion, but like in EK they changed it so that Wallace is like one of the 2 8th gym leaders, and Steven is the champion. Okay, so I think we'll fly to... Yeah, I mean, Steven is the objectively correct champion in Gen 3. 100% agree. Okay, we need the Acrobike and we need Waterfall for every single one of these trainers. We have the Acrobike. Okay. So we've got... yeah, 6 trainers to fight. One has 5 mons, the rest have 6. They're all like in mid-70s levels, so like... This can't be that bad, right? And I don't need to worry about like XP dumping or anything. So for instance, we can just... Yeah, Raichu... yeah, I mean... It's Crobat. 2. It's Whiscash going for EQ. Go. Balloon. Go with Giga Drain. Get Cast Form. Bro, we're slower than that. Embarrassing, man. Fire Blast, we just go Chicken. And then get Eggy. Kill as well. Right. Okay. So, team Raichu. Breloom. We also need Poliwrath, right? For Waterfall. Yeah, I don't think I need any like items. We'll go Lum though, just in case. Breloom, you're faster than this Whiscash, right? Like, you're not gonna let me down in that way. No. Wait, do I have Surf on this team? I do. Cool. Okay, let's dodge trainers again. One more time. Okay, here's 128. So where are these trainers? Oh, there's one there. Is it that one? Are these... These aren't the ones, right? Because these are optional. Okay. This is Fisherman Wayne. This should be free, like. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Whiscash for Earthquake. Go Doom. Drain. Cast Form. We're slower. Cringe. Blaziken. I assume Scarpicut just kills. Blaziken kill. Yeah, I mean, like, you just need to not fuck up, but I mean, like, it's not that hard to not fuck up. Okay, 6-mon team. Any bullshit items we need to be aware of? No explosions either. Okay, we can just fight this straight up then. We'll lead Raichu again. Kills, gets us. Kills, gets us. Igon, going for Earthquake. Go Immense. Go with Dragon Claw. Gets us Absol. Air Slash. Gets us Lunatone. Going for Ice Beam or Hypnosis. Fine. Let's go. Blaziken kills this. Dude, it just one-shots Lunatone. You kill the Bat as well. You just do Blaziken with Lum. Right. Ents, Izakin. Lum. This is so stupid, this route. Okay. Okay, Thunderbolt kills. Thunderbolt kills. Flagon, Earthquake, go Ents. Claw. Air Slash. Ice Beam or Hypnosis. Scarp Cut kills. Place Kick. Nice. One more. Okay, lead Soul Rock with Explosion, but shouldn't. Let's get Milo out, shall we? For his first kill. Milo kills Soul Rock, gets Manectric. Well, if we go Mystic, we can kill the Manectric too. Easy money. It's Hariyama. Switch Ments. Kill. Gets Altaria, which we kill that too. Gives you Milotic, probably for Ice Beam, right? Go Chicken, I guess. You would need to superpower it. Then you can just Sky Uppercut the fucking. Yeah. Just need to be a little cautious here because can't lose Chicken. Let's bring Dusclops and bring Slowbro, I guess. What's quite nice is because we're not actually planning on bringing Slowbro to the Elite Four, we can actually play a little bit fast and loose with it, right? Because we don't actually need to protect it. Where's my Lumberries? Over here, right? Come on, there you go. Mystic Water, right? Okay, so this kills. First Milo frag. Shit. So this actually kills the Manectric too. Faster and kill. Oh, 31 special attack Milo. And off. Superpower. Kill with Air Slash. Kill with Declaw. Ice Beam or Toxic. Go with Superpower. And with Faster. There's literally no. Let's go you. This thing literally only has Hyper Beam. Okay. Where are we now? Officially? This is officially Evergrande City. So at this point onwards, we can get this encounter. But like, there's no point fishing or surfing. I think we've got pretty much every single mon as a dupe anyway. So it's just a case of getting Evergrande grass. Hey Scott. Okay, so there's the grass. So what's the deal with this encounter? I don't actually know. Like, how hard is this to catch? Like, pretty hard. Okay, cool. What moves will it have as well? Giga Drain, Crunch, Thunder Punch. Leaf Blade, Dragon Claw, Crunch, Crush Claw. That's a bit spooky. It's also really low catch rate. What balls do I have? I have enough, yeah. It's honestly, it's like 99. I say 99. That's obviously not correct, but it's like 90% of the time it's just going to be Sceptile or like Grovol Trico. A bit less than that actually. To be precise, it is. What is it? 45 Trico, 10% something else, which means that's something like 18% Sceptile. Sorry, 82% Sceptile, 18% something else, something like that. Leaf Blade, Dragon Claw, Crunch, Crush Claw. But most likely it's actually Trico. How do I want to catch this thing? I think the most logical is to Thunder Wave it. And then try and Nightshade it down with like Mizzy. How does like my Prime... Does my Primate have Seismic Toss still? No. A Sceptile. At level 70, right? A bit higher than that. I think it was, right? Oh, it is 70. On my Lantern, can I even take a Leaf Blade? Maybe not. Do I have any other way of statusing this thing? Like, permanently? A Stun Spore, I guess. Eggy. Right. I still have Nightshade on Clops as well. So it's a case of something fast that can run away from Blazerkins, basically. So like Mence is probably a good lead. Would lower encounter rate actually, maybe not. Crobat, I guess then. And then Eggy seems smart. Mizzy, Dusclops smart. Do I have anything with Seismic Toss or something like that? Yeah, my Omastar does. That'd be stupid. I want to bring was it Vileplume? You've got Synthesis, right? Right. I guess like Milo would be good to have. Recovering as well. Something like no, Slowbro, obviously. Someone like Eevee or Swampert. Last mon should be I don't know. Do I have anything that can heal like in front of Sceptile? My Breloom does, right? It's got Synthesis, yeah. Let's go Leper on the healers. And then like Nago. Flops. Nago on Eggy. Nago on you. Okay. Cool. Okay, so I mean we're so likely to just get a Sceptile here. I don't know if you'd prefer a Trico. Probably not, right? Because we'd rather have Leaf Blade over having Giga Drain. Although Giga Drain is good in its own. Tough to say. I have no idea what the encounter rate is here. Wait, is my Repel's still on? Okay. Rico. Again, I don't really know how I feel about that. In terms of, do I prefer this instead of Sceptile? Because we get different moves. Even Grovyle would have had Leaf Blade, but this is now not going to have Leaf Blade. I'd have to scale Leaf Blade, No, not ideal. So the idea is Eggy, Stun Spore, then we'll eventually catch, right? Nice, good shit, Eggy. Yeah, we've got all day for this. Shade. Ooh, that did a lot. Why was that? I was holding an Oranberry. Okay. For luxury balls for the culture. Nice. Okay. What were we calling Sceptile back when I was running Sceptile? Like on my early runs, what was I actually calling it? Does anyone remember? Because I was like alternating Chicken and Sceptile back on the first few runs I did. I have no memory. Yeah, I don't know. Lizard. Rizzard. What the fuck is this? Such a stupid emote. We'll add that one. Lizard is cute, but Rizzard is funny. I don't remember what it was back in the day. I say back in the day as if it wasn't like a month and a half ago. Okay, I don't know. I have no idea what this thing does in the Elite Four. People bring it though all the time. It's like one of the most common Elite Four mons in the new meta. I have no idea what it does though. I feel like you need a really good one, but so I don't even know what we need to look for here in terms of IVs. Lonely is fine. You don't mind having back. 6 speed, 15 special attack. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna do it. Don't think this is breaking onto my Elite Four team. But it's good to have a decent fast grass type. Okay, I think we just level them up, right? There's nothing to think about. Dude, this thing gets so many good scale moves. I won't be able to scale any of them. I just don't have the resources. What was this thing's special attack again? It was like mid, right? It was like slow but mid special attack. Like, not the craziest moveset in the world. Bit low power moves going on here. He's alright. He's alright. Okay, so we can get the Victory Road encounter now if you want as well. I think the plan is to just get 1F. Anyway. Like, the only monsters that we would really care about in the entire of Victory Road, right, is the Kangaskhan in 1F, right? No, we don't care about anything else, basically. Like, nothing would improve our box other than Kangaskhan. Kanga is an Elite Four mon. Metacham is a good mon, to be fair. But, like, it does need, like, a shit ton of... it needs a shit ton of heart scales to be good, though. At this point, you'd need, like... I would probably just put one on. I would probably get detect on him. You missed out on fake out. It doesn't even. It doesn't even have a good. You'd have to teach. You give a brick shadow ball with you. Working out what we're gonna do for the lead here is actually a lot more awkward because there's Wobbuffets and Dugtrios here. So my lead has got to handle both of those, right? Like what even is something that can lead on both of those? Acrobat unfortunately doesn't have Toxic. It'd be nice if you did. Then you could beat the Wob. I guess it's Mizzy, right? Levitate, plus you can skill swap Shadow Attack off the Wobbuffet. So it's Mizzy as the lead. Then, like, how am I catching different things? Like, Electrode has Explosion, so I should probably bring, like Golem and then just throw balls, right, on the Electrode. Honestly, I could probably stay in and throw. Like, it's not going to do that much to my Mizzy, is it? 72 Thunderbolt. Can I just leave my Mizzy in for a turn? I could leave it in for a couple turns to throw some balls. And Electrode. Thankfully, we have the Wobbuffet and the Crobat dupe. But nothing else. Dodrio. What do you know? This doesn't give us a whole lot. Honestly, you probably just get walled by like Slowbro, right? Like Slowbro probably walls like most of the things in here. To the extent that like I could at least sit him in front of it, right? Honestly, if it's a Dugtrio, then I actually need to try to catch it. This thing is so hard to catch as well. I need a couple ones that can sit in front of it. I guess like yeah, Slowbro can sit in front of it. I think having like Gara as an intimidator would help Slowbro be able to do that. And I need somehow. I honestly need to somehow to chip this. I could Nightshade with turn 1. You could take a move from this guy easy. Then you just go Slowbro and throw balls and heal up and stuff. Metacham. I mean, this thing is a bit threatening. But like, I could just put yeah, like Slowbro I can sit on this guy as well. And again, you can probably stay in with Mizzy for a turn or two. Anger. Fake out Shadow Ball, Crush Claw, Superpower. That's a kind of a good goated moveset. I mean, this is why this is the one that we want, right? It's probably a case of getting Intimidate down and then go like Vileplume or something. Again, how do I want to damage the thing? Or like status it or something. You could probably go Eggy. Like you could take a Shadow Ball with Eggy. I'm thinking like Vileplume. Jinxes and Electabuzzers could be a bit hard to sit in front of. Like Jinx kind of fucks up. Jinx I can sit on with Slowbro, I assume. Well, it's got Teleport. I'd quite like the Jinx if I counter it. So I should bring, I guess, Wobbuffet as my last mon, right? Yeah. So this is probably what I'm going to bring. Lum on Slowbro for sure. Citrus on you. Go on you. Oh, sorry. I mean, I say that as if I didn't just mute the microphone whilst I sneezed, but I still want to apologize, you know? What is Mago confuse on? Mago Bear. Mago confuses if you are what nature? Bro, why don't you tell me on Bulbapedia which ones? It confuses minus speed mons. None of these guys are minus speed. Alright. So I don't think we get ambushed when we go through. If we do get ambushed, I'll just move. I don't think we do though. Okay, so we're just gonna get this encounter. Why am I getting pinged again? Good focus. Oh, it's Babs. I'll get back to him later. Okay. We really want to see Kangaskhan. Anything else is like... Kangaskhan is a potential E4 Oh, well, that didn't take long. Medicham. Still a good mon. I'm sure this does things. It's also the easiest to... Oh, it's got a low catch rate, but can't run away or kill itself. Well, it does have high jump kick. We can Nightshade this. It might also be worth skill swapping. Just to take away its pure power for now. It actually doesn't take recoil from missing high jump kick into a ghost type. Oh, that's bigger cringe. From missing high jump kick into a ghost type in Gen 3, because in Gen 3, high jump kick recoil is determined by how much damage it would have done had it hit. Obviously, it wouldn't have done anything if it hit because I'm immune. Right. So therefore, when you miss a high jump kick into a ghost type, you just don't take any damage. Bro, this thing has recover. This is so cringe already. It's got such a low catch rate too. There's 3 recovers. Count PP. 7 more. Honestly, damaging this is not going to get me anywhere. Do 2 Spadef drops? Are we kidding right now? Nice. Medicham in. Real talk, if you get Medicham at the start of the game in Dewford Town, right? Which you can get it in Dewford Town. It is a 1% encounter in Dewford Town. Then this thing is insanely good through the entire game. You get Fake Out, you get Detect, and like Brick Break for like the entire length of the game, and it's such a sick mon. And Endure and Reversal. Like, what a crazy Pokemon. But when you get it now, it's like kind of... Yes. Do we have something for this? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. I don't know what to do for the emote for this. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum. Bum bum. Yeah, fuck it. I have a meditate emote, which I think I used to use for this in Run and Bun, although I don't remember ever having this in Run. Did I ever get it? I guess I must have done, right? Shame, really. We wanted the Kanga, but this is fine. Check this guy out. Who has snuck into the go box? Breloom, get out of here. Anyone else snuck in here when they don't belong? Yeah. Okay. Check this guy out. What we got? I mean, good speed, good attack. This is a decent guy. Wild is plus special attack, minus defense. That's not great. Don't really care about that. 26 speed at least. 3 attack is big time sad. Game really. He's not great. Not great at all. We could always scale, fake out, or detect onto it if we want. I don't really see the... This thing does have reversal, actually. With good speed, I could probably do some reversal sweeps at some point. Maybe in Victory Road I could pick reversal a few times. Who knows? It's probably still strong enough to do it pretty well. Okay, so let's get rid of high jump kick for brick break. I was expecting to want to have Shadow Ball over Psychic. Right? I have 150 special attack, but I have 100. I have what, 256 attack? Probably Shadow Ball then. We can always change whenever we want. I have infinite of both. Yeah, he's alright. Okay. I think that's where we will call it for today. Because I don't think there's really anything else for me to do other than fight 123 trainers, right? I think I want to have a bit more time to plan them so that I don't fuck anything up. It's super important that I don't, because not just because, like, you know, it's the end game and let's get myself to the E4, but because I have trauma. That's why it's so important. So yeah, I think I'll have to call it there. There's not much else for me to do today. Right, nothing else in the docs for me to do. Apparently you need to bring Flash for the Victory Road trainers, which that's going to be interesting, fitting Flash onto every single one of my teams. Alright, cool. So yeah, have a good night. Have a good night, y'all. I'm not going to be here tomorrow, but I will probably stream either Saturday or Sunday, depending on my availability and how I'm feeling. Oh, good to see you, Alex. Unfortunately, I'm just about to leave. Yeah, good to see you. We've had a successful stream. I don't know how much you've been here for. We had a successful stream. Got the final gym badge, and then collected our last few encounters. We got Milo, guy in. This guy is absolutely fucking cracked. He's 100% on my Elite 4 team, because these IVs are crazy. What a fucking guy. Let's take this Mystic War off. Yeah, fucking monster of a Pokemon. And then we got like a half decent Medicham. Good speed is nice. And Sceptile, again, half decent, not great. But I don't know. I don't see the vision for these two. They will be fine. Yeah, not the goated Sceptile that could have come to the Elite Four, nor the Kangaskhan that could have come to the Elite Four. So what are we gonna do? It's fine though. The Milo is 100% like makes up for both of that. And then some, you know. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna call it there. I'll be back either Saturday or Sunday. And yeah, I'll try to let you guys know in advance which day it will be. Yeah, peace out. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. I'll see you soon.